You're the air that I breathe, but I cannot turn back the years. So we have to be strong, and I'm finding that hard. We have to move on, but no matter how hard I try, if your heart's in pieces, you look for the truth. And when I look deep down inside, I know it's too bad I love you, but I'm never gonna give it up, no, give it up. And you know I love you and I'm never give it up, keep holding on to you, give it up, no matter how far I go, give it up, down this lonely road, give it up, 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 can I say it again?
Hello, Williams. My name is Maggie. I'm based in Owerri. I am married to a man of my dreams. Although I got married to him with my child whom I had while I was in secondary school. After losing my parents in a fatal car accident in 2015, I had to move to my uncle's house because he was willing to take care of me. At 17, my uncle started sleeping with me by force. I couldn't tell anyone else, even his wife. After months, everything got out of hand. I was pregnant for him. His wife and him threw me out of the house with the pregnancy, but an old woman was willing to help. I managed to complete my OND at Nekede after giving birth to a baby girl, as the old woman was there for me financially and otherwise. Williams, to cut the long story short, I am now married to a man who loves my daughter just like me. We married last year. He has no idea about what happened. He keeps asking me who the father of my daughter is. I try to convince him that he's not around. Williams, as I'm talking to you, I am 7 months pregnant for my husband. The guilt is burning me up inside. Sometimes I feel like telling him the real story behind how I was raped by an uncle to have his 6-year-old daughter, but I'm wondering if this will not scatter my marriage. Williams, please tell your listeners to advise me on what I should do. I am dying inside. My conscience is killing me.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest station.
Magic 102.9 ABBA. Transforming lives through the airwaves.
Alright, so that's what it is. 0907-677. You've got the numbers already. Well, let's pay attention to some of the comments we've got on Facebook concerning this story in front of us. From Zayu, Ziranda says the deed has been done. Let her open up and tell the husband the truth so that she would regain her conscience. The earlier, the better. From Mark Gospel says, say the truth. Bebeto Wild says, good evening, Williams. I'm Bebeto, texting in from Port Harcourt Road. She has to tell the husband, but she should go with someone like a pastor or his very good friend to tell him. Okay. And this one from Darling Namdi says, Maggie, in as much as I'm trying to judge you, okay, in as much as I'm not trying to judge you, I believe your uncle forced you the first time, but the rest were out of mutual concept or consent. I guess that's what you were trying to say. But considering the fact that you're currently being troubled, this shows how remorseful and nice you are. But I'll advise you to tell your husband the truth, because For him to have accepted marrying you despite having a child out of wedlock, I believe your husband won't react negatively because he obviously loves you. And even before your marriage, because not all men would have married you with a child out of wedlock. That's from Darling, a son. Oh, more messages dropping in, and let's get back to the phone lines though. Hello.
Hello, William.
Finally, our special guest of honor, Lady Uche. You're welcome.
Good evening, William. This is Lady Uche calling.
You're welcome, Ma.
How are you this evening?
Not too fine though. How about you?
I'm fine.
You're welcome, Ma.
Thank you, William Snyder. This is a very sensitive issue. Meg, my daughter. Some of these so-called uncle, God must surely judge us.
But have you ever seen anything like that before?
I've not seen, but I've been hearing it. It has been happening.
Okay.
It's even trying to become an order of the day. With so many men, I've been hearing about it. Even one of my colleagues told me at her younger age, when she was very small, that the uncle was very fond of her. So anytime the uncle comes around or she goes around, the uncle would carry her on his lap, and will be talking nonsense and told her not to tell the mother. The person, yes, she was very small, and she told me that she never told the mother. But that day she was telling me that it was her first time of telling somebody the story. So if not God, the man would have spoiled her too. So things like that have been happening. Meg is very, very unfortunate. I am not blaming you because you were underaged. At the age of 17, you were very young. And there's no way you would have told anybody because you had nobody to help you. May God judge your uncle and your uncle too.
But because I'm trying to imagine knowing that your niece lost the parents fatally in an accident, and you still have the mind to even think of, having a feeling for her, getting to even forcing her to. Oh God.
There are some who have no conscience. There are some like that. Some men are like that. And he took it the problem, the girl's problem. It was an advantage to the man. Yes, to keep that girl into that condition. And as a little girl, there was no way she would have told anybody. And what I'm telling her is, no matter what happens, even if the man has not known now, he must know that in future. And there is something I am feeling. Williams, I'm feeling that this man must have heard about this thing. And that is why he is eager to know the father of that girl. Yes, I am feeling so. And when Meg was with the old mama, you know that people were visiting them, even when she gave birth to that baby at a very young age. Yes, people were visiting. And the old mama must have told one or two persons how that girl came to her house and what happened to her.
Yeah.
And you don't know who is who. It may be that along the line, one of the people, the mama told the story, might be related to the man. I don't know. This world is very small. So my mind is telling me that the husband must have heard about what happened, how the girl came to Meg. So the best thing for Meg is to tell the man, but Meg, I am advising you, first and foremost, go on your knees. There's nothing God cannot do. Go on your knees, table it before God, so that before you tell your husband, so that God will help your husband to understand you. Let God intercede for you. Don't just go and tell him orderly. First and foremost, seek the face of God. But you must reveal the secret to him. If your husband has understanding, he will know that you were underage and you were not able to tell anybody what happened to you. Hence, you were under your uncle's care. He will understand you. If you refuse to tell him and he finds out, maybe he has known or he knows tomorrow, he might not be happy with you. Yes. Tell God first, after seeking the face of God, let God intercede and intervene.
Okay.
But for you not to tell the man, you are making a very big mistake. Let him know. You know, even as you were saying on A, personally, I am feeling bad. And I'm thinking that your husband also will feel bad. What I mean, feeling bad, he will feel bad for you. What happened to you because of what you passed through, losing your parents in a fatal accident. Anybody that has human feelings must feel for you. Your uncle use it as an opportunity to destroy you. But thank God that today you are married. So let him know. Tell him everything. Don't hide it from him. But seek the face of God first. I don't know if the mama is still alive. Whatever you are doing, don't forget that mama. And I don't know whether you are working too. I don't know. If you are working, it will be an opportunity for you also taking care of yourself and that mama who helped you in your time of need. Yes. Never you forget her if she is still alive.
I'm going to call her to find out if the old woman is still around.
Yes. If she's still alive. Somebody suggested she should look for a pastor. I won't advise you to look for any pastor. Do you know one thing? As you let people know or people to help you, to lead you, to help you to tell your husband, you are also exposing the issue.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't involve anybody. Tell your husband. Then if the reaction of your husband is negative, but I don't pray for that, you can then invite that old mama who is aware of what happened to you.
Yeah.
But I believe there's nothing God cannot do. What he cannot do does not exist.
That's true.
He will be there for you because God knows you were underaged when your uncle did that thing to you and he forced you. It's highly a pity.
Yeah.
And the Lord will guide you.
Amen. Thank you very much.
And I want to use this opportunity to tell our girls, whenever you are passing through this, let people know so that wicked uncle will be exposed.
Yeah, speak up.
Let people hear. If they say, if you tell anybody, I will kill you. Tell people that he will be exposed. Had it been that time that man did that thing to you, he wouldn't have scotch free because you are underage.
I'm gonna reach out to her to get to know if the old woman is still around, and also if she has something that she's doing professionally to help herself.
It's very necessary.
Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma. Yeah. I want to reach out to Maggie. I need to get to know if she. Oh, come on. Sure, it's gonna go.
If you're line bar, we have you covered. Visit any 9 Mobile Experience Center.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Maggie.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening to you. Please, I just called in. Sorry for disturbing, but I'm sure you're listening. But I want to know, because some people have been asking, is the old woman still alive and around?
Yes, it's still alive.
Okay. Now, what do you do for yourself professionally?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
What do you do? As a married woman, do you have any job or any trade you're doing, or what are you doing?
I'm working.
Okay, you're working, which means that you're earning salary.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Right.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Oh, good morning. It's a brand new day already. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning. It's near the place I for the third time.
Ah, I understand.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think that, like, people are saying she should be, like, I don't think that girl should be afraid, like, of losing the husband.
You shouldn't be afraid of losing the husband, which means you should go straight to the point and tell him nothing but the truth, the whole truth.
Yes, let she go ahead and tell him the whole truth. You know, let me say, especially in Igbo land, for a guy to marry someone that gave birth in the house, that means the guy really, if not 100%, at least, the guy have 70 or 80% love on the girl. I don't think that telling the guy, let she not be afraid of telling the man. Let she not be afraid of anything. Because the guy really love her. So, but the thing there is that they should be able to back them, like follow the guy's order, like follow the husband's order on when it concerns about taking decision on what to do to the daughter. Like if the man wants to take the daughter back to the uncle or back to the village, let you not argue that. Unless the guy is not from Igbo. You know, as far as the guy is from Igbo, this is the uncle's child. If that is another man's child, he can be able to go to their village and pay for the bride price of the girl. You know, she's a girl. Like the girl is not, the daughter is not any problem. Like you have been asking that, what if the girl grows up and start asking for the father?
Yeah.
She's a girl. There's nothing like that. She's married and go to.
Hold on. Hey. You never can tell.
It's true that I'm still young.
Hold on. These days that everybody's preaching gender equality, the whole thing is like water. It will definitely find its way. Yeah. Come on. Leave it. Hey, you can only speak for yourself as a man. These days, you know, a lot of girls, they do find their path. Yeah. They're going to grow up one day. They're going to ask questions. Who is my dad?
That is if they are not taking care of her. Like if the man didn't take her as her own daughter.
What if society or maybe the culture, you know, like, everything plays in, you know, people start telling you, hey, come on, you don't even have a dad. That's not your dad, Joe. Hey, it's gonna instigate your curiosity to look for who your dad is, no matter who.
That's why I say that. If not that it's the uncle that gave birth to the daughter. Once the man pay both her bride price and the girl and the ones of the girl's own, the girl automatically is like the man have adopted the daughter. Do you get me? So, but now it's the uncle's daughter.
What if the
No.
uncle is the only, living relative to get the? I don't even know which side of the uncle. Could be maternal, could be paternal, but then I'm thinking if the uncle is paternal and he's the only one out there, which must have led her to live with him, and definitely he's supposed to be the one to get the bride price, according to where I come from. I don't know about you.
Yes.
What do we do?
Then, like as I've been saying, there's no way that we're going to taking the bride price of the daughter for now.
But they're married already.
Yes, they are married already.
One way or the other.
Yeah. As they said, the man is like, the man even know that it's the uncle that has the child. It's the uncle that even has the child. So the truth is there's nothing to hide. And when there's no need of going to tell any pastor or calling anybody. This is the talk between she and the husband. When she will be involving outside that is when, if the man started acting ordinary, then she can be able to invite the man's parents. For now, although I'm a Christian, but let's forget about the pastors. At least I believe that even the Bible says that your parents are your first God. So before involving the pastors into the matter, she had to involve the parents. That is if the man start acting somehow after she has told the man about the daughter.
So she should involve the husband's parents.
That is if the man started behaving somehow, started treating her somehow after telling the man about the daughter.
Okay.
Then she can be able to involve the man's parents, the guy's parents. Let's forget about the pastors for now.
But if we were to be the man, would you accept that?
Accept what?
Accept the fact that you marry somebody, coming with a child out of wedlock, but you got to realize that the process wasn't just good enough to say got read by an uncle just to have a baby in your house. And how would you accept that?
I've told you this before.
Tell me again.
I have heard about this stories more than I've seen girls that it happens, and at least I've seen more than 3 of them.
How did they go about it?
I don't get you. I don't get you.
What did they do?
The ones I've seen, the one I told you, the one I confessed, and the auntie did not, and the man did not admit to it, and the auntie did not accept. What the Leduce said, she's telling the young girls that they should be able to open up when something like that happens. And I believe that the mothers also, the women, the people that get married, that the people that always cover their husband on this. That is why the girls are always afraid of telling them. I have a friend that, even this one is that the girl is that their last born, her husband used to sleep with her, even when they are dating. She knows, and she still go ahead and get married to the guy. So, when looking at all these things, see that their wives are the men. They are the main supporters of all these things. They'll be behaving as if they want to cover their husband. They don't want the name of their husband to be rubbed to all this blah blah blah. So that's why some of these girls are always afraid.
The scandal is big enough. It's more like a stigma, Knowing that your wife has a child outside is a different thing, but knowing how she got the child, oh boy, an uncle raped her, that's a different story entirely.
Yeah, that's a different story, but she has to tell the story. Please, she has to start the story from the boring one.
You should say everything in black and white.
Yeah, from when she lost her parents. So I believe that the man loves her. The man will even, although the man is a human being, he can be angry like 1 week or 2 weeks, and that's why I'll be saying that if he asks me, I will say that she should do that after delivering, so that it will not affect her
psychologically.
Yeah. Then she just tell the husband that she wants to tell her about this how question that he had been asking her for long, that she wants to tell her, but not now. After delivering, let it not affect her. Let it not affect her.
Thank you.
I'm not calling again. Good night. Bye bye.
Come on, even if you have to, but we've got barely a few minutes to go on the show. Thank you very much. All the same. Hello. 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 Good morning to you. It sounds crazy, but it's somebody's problem. You know, some people do say that even if you can't solve it, when you have a problem, even if you can't solve it, but there are ways to manage it. Come on. Like I said initially, confession can be so hard. It's more like exposing our nakedness to everybody, get to know exactly what's going on inside. Our natural instinct, what we have is to protect our nakedness. So where do we draw the line between keeping secrets and telling the truth? In this case, what do you think is best enough? Oh, God. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It depends on where you're calling from, but it's Nigeria.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Yes. Good morning.
There's a problem.
Okay. I have heard all they have been saying about this issue. Sorry, my name is Ekeke Friday.
I almost forgot to ask you.
About it.
Okay.
See, my advice to Maggie is that no need hiding it again from the man. He should open up.
She should go ahead and spill the beans no matter what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Delay is dangerous, so that man will not hear it from outside.
Hold on. The last person said that even if she has to tell the man that it should be when she must have delivered. She's currently pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant according to the story.
Well, even if she goes on and tells man this time, it's already late. He could have done that before even they got married.
So what's the best time? What's the best time for her to lay the cards on the table?
Well. She's almost 7 months old pregnancy. She should test a little patient when she put to bed.
Tell me the truth. What would you advise a relative like that to do?
Well, the thing has equally happened to me once when I was a little child.
What happened?
Yes, my so-called uncle also made love to my blood sister, thinking I would not know, though I was a toddler by then. But I later discovered that is why, though my sister is late and the so-called uncle is alive, that's why I am not in good time with him, even up to tomorrow. Because when I remember, I say, why should this uncle do this to my sister?
Hold on, I'm so sorry about that, but I want to ask, I want to know, probably what your uncle did to your sister, did that have any bearing on your sister's demise?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
because my sister later got married.
Okay.
To another man. Hello.
I'm listening.
So Maggie extract the little patient and put to bed. Then later somehow along the line, let her let the cat out of the bag so that we have a free conscience. Hello?
It's hard though, but it's hard.
She could have done it before now. She could have told the man. Especially when they were doing some small.
Is it something that she was supposed to do intentionally, or she would have been asked by the man? Because somebody like me, I'll get to know the whole picture. Yeah, I'm coming to get married to you. I need to know everything about you. Yeah, inside out. But some men don't go that far. Could be they say love is blind, so some questions you wouldn't want to ask. But then at some point, things will get, into light. There are some things that you need to know. You have a true definition of what it is. Like you have a child from outside, from your wife. But then, who is the father? For God's sake, you keep telling me that I've not, the man is not around, the guy is out there. Hey, tell me the truth, sweetie. I love you. I love you like I love myself. But then, who is the father of this baby?
The original father of the baby.
That's what I'm saying.
She could have told the man before now, even when they are doing small, lovey, I love you, I did that. He could have said, my darling, see what happened though. I got this baby through my uncle.
She didn't just get it from the uncle. She was compelled to. It's a rape case though. An uncle raped her. Yeah, she was raped by the uncle to have this baby. So it's not just a normal process. Some people say it's a sacrilege, it's an abomination, from an uncle, not even from another person. Come on.
That uncle is that uncle and his wife, they are wicked set of people.
Personally, it's been boiling me inside them. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it already, but I know exactly what I would do to that uncle. I'm not gonna say it.
And on the other way hand, an entry should be made so that the new husband now should make an entry so that I claim that baby, so that people would know who is my father and how do I come about. So the man should go and make an entry, whether in the police or in the welfare.
It's okay.
The new husband I said.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, hello. What's that? Hello. Hello. Good morning to you. Oh, it's not sounding nice. Hello.
Hello, William.
Yeah.
Hello, William.
Lady Oche.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, there's a question you asked.
Okay.
Based on some people who are suggesting she should put to bed first before telling the husband.
Okay.
Personally, I don't buy that idea. If you can read the tone of Maggie, you will discover that she is tensed up and she is pregnant. Please, Maggie, be checking your BP. You are tensed up.
That's another thing.
Yes, be checking your BP. You are pregnant. Please don't joke with that. She's tensed up. So, personally, under that her condition, I would advise her to continue keeping it. She's now being disturbed so much about this issue. So the best thing is for her. That is my own personal opinion and advice to you. The best thing is for you to tell him that now, so that you ease your mind. You know, you did that thing under duress. Your uncle forced you. It wasn't intentional. You didn't plan to do it.
You know, the last.
In fact,
hello, Lady Uche. The last caller suggested that she should go to the police. Do you buy that?
To go to the police?
To report maybe to the police for the arrest of the uncle or
Is it Meg to report to the police or the husband?
No, Maggie herself, according to the last caller, she'll report to the police.
I don't advise her to do that. If such a thing should be done, that should be done by the husband or the husband's advice.
Okay.
She's under somebody now. She shouldn't take. How do I put it? I won't advise her to do that by herself. After telling the husband, let her watch the husband's reactions.
Okay.
It is how the husband reacts that will tell her the next step to take. But I want her to tell the husband now, not waiting until she gives birth.
Okay.
Because of her life, she stands tall. She's so much worried now, so that she can ease herself, her mind. And Meg, checking your BP, as I have said.
Yeah.
You have 2 months to give back. Be checking your BP. The husband will understand her. A girl at 17, the husband should know that she was still a very young girl. So it's not her fault or the fault of the so-called uncle, wicked uncle. And the man is now rejoicing. He will suffer for it too. Thank God. Whatever a man says, he must surely repeat. He must surely repeat. And do you know my fear now? If this young man, the husband to Meg, rejects this girl now, and the girl goes back to the uncle, I am afraid what will be that girl's condition in the hand of the so-called father and the wife. I don't know if you're understanding me.
Very well.
Yeah. I don't know what will be that girl's condition. If the man refuses to accept the girl and she goes back to the man, the father, I don't know what will happen. Condition. She will find herself. But let Meg tell the man now. As I said, let her pray first. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
She shouldn't go to police personally.
Okay.
She shouldn't go. She should take laws into her hands. She's a man. So before he does what's favor, the husband must be away.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. All right, on Facebook, we're trying to wind down. On Facebook, okay, Chuku Ndoka says, my dear, I will advise you to open up to him so as to enable you have a rest of mind. I strongly believe that your husband will not throw you away. That's from Ndoka Okechukwu. And Esther Ezechukwu says, Maggie, open up to him. As long as he loves you, he won't chase you away. If not, the past will keep haunting you and can affect your pregnancy. Okay, thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Someone calling from Port.
It's who?
Someone.
Mrs. Samuel, thanks for joining us.
I've been trying to call you, no way. But thank God I reached you now.
Okay, when you have like over 10 million people trying to call the 3 lines, that'd be my fault. I'm
I
sorry.
want to advise Maggie.
Okay.
Imagine, I want you to pray. Pray and ask God to give you the strength. Ask God to give your husband the understanding. He will understand you. Open as soon as possible. Don't wait. Open up anything. Let me tell you one thing, William.
Hello.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Hello?
You need to be loud enough, and at the same time, I wanted to pray for Maggie. But you were about to tell me something. What's that?
Yes. January will be my 10 years of marriage. January.
Your 10 years in marriage.
Yes. Now listen to me.
Congratulations to you.
Listen to me. Just this month, my closest friend, our best friend, told me after having spoken to my wife, told me that my wife always answered call from another man. When my landlord had that, the landlord called us together because he knew that both of us we used to play, do everything together. And say, what is here? Where was that and without those things come from? I said, so okay, this is the matter for me and my matter. This is my own.
Yeah.
You know why I married my wife? She said no. Because I love her. Because I know that she used to answer men's calls.
Okay.
So now, I don't use that word against my mother, my wife. I don't even tell her, even we are happy when we have to. I don't say this is what they do. I don't. I love her. Jesus, people will bring something to cause problem in your marriage. I want to tell Maggie, this man loves her. Let her open up.
And tell him the truth.
Yes, pray. He will understand you. And let that, don't allow the girl to go back to my uncle, because the uncle will kill her. Uncle will not like his name to stand. What Maggie and the husband will do, if she told the husband, let them train up the girl. As the girl goes up, let them tell the girl what happened, so that the girl will be afraid of the uncle. The girl will be, let them tell the girl that this man will kill, that the girl will be afraid of her, because they don't know what the uncle or anything that concerns the uncle will do against the girl. Let her open up and pray. There's nothing too hard for God to do. He said that only our truth will set us free. Let her pray and tell the husband, let me speak, William. If Maggie pray like 3 days and tell the man, Maggie will confess what happened. He's a God God is a wonderful God. There's nothing too hard for him to do. Maggie, don't keep yourself after putting to bed. Pray and let your husband know.
You know, it sounds so spiritual, and I like that. So I wanted to pray for Maggie before we go.
I will pray. I pray for her. Let me tell Maggie, if I have the husband to know from elsewhere, she will push you away. Let your husband know. Kneel down and tell her in all the story how everything started. And you put to bed without a man.
Yeah.
If the husband said that you will not stay with him again, Maggie, I promise you that God will do a wonderful thing in your life.
Amen.
Don't be afraid. See, the time I have not married, I need a girl. And this girl along the line, they told me everything that he was dressed by some guy. And in uncle, they told me, you know what happened? I get closer to the girl more and more. Because
you're not gonna tell me your story now. If you have any story, you're gonna put it on the table so that we can do. Come on, just pray for Maggie so that we can go.
Maggie, I believe in God. I want you to believe in God. Don't bring any other person into this issue. Let it be for you alone. Because some people that will be closer to you, you may think that they are with you. They are not. Just pray. And give just 3 days. Meet your husband. Kneel down and tell him all the stories. He will bring you up. Forget forget about what people are saying. Just believe in yourself, believe in God. Let me tell you again. Try everything possible to convince your husband. Don't allow the girl to go back to you. Who is the uncle? If it's from my side, this is from my husband. Before 3 months, something will happen for you to know that something wrong happened.
What would happen?
I'm from, you know that we go matana in our side. Matana. So that thing happened. It's either their body will start to swallow. Either some of their people will see some negative thing for them to know something wrong is going on in their side.
Something that could lead to death.
Yes.
Okay.
We don't joke with all these things. We are tired. You know, one thing is this, you must tell people or other people, they say that what we are doing is, we are marrying our sister, our this thing. But Matana, you know what we are with us. You don't do nonsense. You don't. But, Maggie, I just believe that we have God that lives in heaven. Forget about what people pray. You go over your pregnant, pray. Do like fasting 6 to 9 in the morning. Pray 3 days. Meet your husband. Hi.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because I need to call Maggie just before we wrap things up. But thank you very much. All right. God bless you.
Thank you. I like the other one that they used to do on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah. Secret Garden with Ruth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
But sometimes I want to prepare some people that if they come in, let them just sit in there. Don't what you need is an advice.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. I want to see I could reach out to just before we. Yeah, thank you. I want to reach out to Maggie. Just want to be sure, just before we go. Oh, come on. I'm sure she's not too busy. Or maybe the husband is back and she wouldn't like to talk to us. Oh, come on, I would have loved to just get to hear from her just before we go. What are we gonna do now? Everybody wants to call in, but we're out of time. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna talk to anybody anymore. Just wanna hear from Maggie before I go. Is that possible? Come on, what's going on? It's actually impossible to reach out to Maggie, but then I'm sure she's been able to, listen to each and every one of us, ranging from the likes of Lady Uche to, being God, almost everybody called into the show, trying to suggest what they think is best enough for her to do. Different suggestions, and even on Facebook. Now, what to do is up to Maggie, to filter some of those things and to be sure about the fact that whatsoever she's going to filter out will turn out to be the very best that's good enough for her to do. Like I always say, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a relationship expert. Come on, I'm not a counselor. I only give any victim the platform. You put your story on. Let the people out there tell you what they think. People who have seen stuff like this or heard stuff like this to advise you on what's best enough for you to do. As an adult, I'm sure you're going to filter. And you know what's best enough for you to do, judging or going by what we've got on the show. But that's the size of it. I'm sure about the fact that no matter what happens, whenever you tell your husband about this, she's not going to let you, or he's not going to let you down, actually. I am Williams. It's Tuesday already. I'll see you guys much later. Enjoy yourself, but good night.
there's nobody by my side. I need ya, I need ya, I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, don't let me down, down, down. Oh, I think I'm losing my mind now, yeah. Oh, I think I'm losing my mind now, yeah. I need ya, I need ya, I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. So don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah, don't let me down. Yeah, don't let me down. Don't let me down. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, down, down.
What up? This is Jay-Z.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake.
What's up? This is Kesha.
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
What's up, y'all? This is Alicia Keys.
Hi everyone, I'm Ellie Goulding.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight. For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I will do anything. Girl, you need only ask. I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to.
myself to sleep at night, but that was all before he came. I thought love had to hurt to turn out right, but now he's here. It's not the same. It's not the same. He fills me up. He gives me love. More love than I've ever seen. He's all I got. He's all I got in this world. But he's all the man that I need. And in the morning when I kiss his eyes, he takes me down and walks me slow. And in the evening when the moon is high, he holds me close and won't let go. He won't let go. He fills me up. He gives me love. More love than I've ever seen. He's all I got. He's all I got in this world. But he's all the man that I need. I'm still in love with you. What can I do, girl? So much in love, girl. But your friends got you thinking, and it's affecting you. What can I do, girl? So in love, girl. And I don't know what to do, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. No. What would I do if I should love? Baby, it's heaven sent from above. So you don't believe what your friends tell you about me. I'm still the man for you, and I'm still the man that's true, and I'm still the man who's lucky, and I'm still in love with you.
so bad.